So what's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to 5 outdoor encounters that took a dark turn. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you do, hit that thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed the video, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Let's get it.
Jonason is a guy that loves fishing and the outdoors, but he never really thought about filming himself
Brock Jameson,
or
okay.
posting videos on YouTube. But one day, while he was out on a fishing trip in Alaska, he encountered something that made him pull out the camera and start recording. Afterward, he realized the footage was too crazy to just keep to himself, so he decided to upload it to YouTube, and the video quickly started gaining a lot of attention.
It's whispering. What if I'm like this, like...
Smell this now.
Go this way with it? Go this way with it. Is that a bear? I mean, like, have some bear mace on you. Oh, yeah, he got bear mace, so. Like, bro's got some skinwalker. No, he's looking at you. Nah, he getting closer.
Just chill.
Watch, the bear mace don't work. Well, why it looks so like bright? The light like brightly hitting me. I'm turning down a little bit.
Hey, bear.
There we go. It's a little better.
Go on.
Right. He getting close. He hungry. He getting close to it.
Go on, bear.
Why don't you charge at him?
In the distance, they spotted a grizzly bear, and this thing was huge. Usually, seeing one from far away isn't necessarily a problem, since wild animals tend to avoid humans if they don't feel threatened. But this one seemed to have absolutely no issue approaching them.
He got rabies.
Though Brock clearly
He
had
rabid.
bear spray ready in his hand.
Look, that bird up top egging him on, bro.
Grizzly that
He instigator.
is still the kind of thing that instantly gets your adrenaline going. And then there was his
This bear just came out of hibernation
with a stick, like he was about to defend them in a medieval
He
battle.
ain't do
or
shit with that
something.
little stick, bro.
But the scary part is that the bear didn't just come close to them. It also started showing aggressive behavior.
He got rabies. He's still there? He just came out of hibernation. He hungry. He's like, you know what? This is the first thing I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat y'all.
Go on, bear.
You gotta go like this.
Go
Ah.
on, bear.
Oh, nah.
Go on,
Like the
bear.
only thing you have is that bear
Keep
mace.
walking.
You better hope that bear mace works. Oh. Oh.
Go on, bear. Just look away.
That's his actual
Go
heart
on,
beating.
bear.
Oh, he getting closer, bro.
Go
Y'all
on,
both
bear.
gotta. Bro, you ain't gonna do nothing with that stick. I mean, it looks like it's pointed. Maybe you could like.
Just keep
He waiting for you
walking
to. He waiting for you to turn your back. Once you turn, no, he getting closer.
away. Go on, bear.
He just want Coca-Cola. You know what I'm saying?
The
Wait,
more
that's
I
the polar
watched
bears. This ain't the polar bear.
the
Never
more
mind.
I
Take it
start
back.
thinking
He wants some
that
honey.
bear
He just wants some honey.
Go on, bear, as go on and finish your meal, because the thing just kept getting closer and more aggressive. Now, jokes aside, they actually handled the situation really well and managed to keep the bear under control without panicking. A lot of people who have never seen a bear in real life might
Take off
look at
running.
this video and think it didn't seem that aggressive. But the truth is,
No, that bear is about
bears
to-
usually do not come that close to humans unless something is wrong or they're feeling very confident. One wrong move, sudden panic, or mistake in that moment could have easily turned the situation into a disaster. Eventually, the guys managed to scare it away, or maybe the bear finally understood English and realized what they were saying. But it was obvious from the video that this was an extremely intense encounter, and their hearts were probably beating like crazy. Honestly, the bear was probably just angry because they were stealing his fish. The poor guy only
Nah.
had claws and teeth, while these dudes showed up fully geared with rods and lures like professional tryhards. Times
Professional
were getting
tryhards.
tough out there, and
That's
decided
hilarious.
he had to intervene personally. David is a YouTuber that often goes out camping in his truck across beaches, back roads, forests, and all kinds of outdoor locations. His videos are usually really chill, full of good vibes.
Usually really
and honestly
chill.
just relaxing to watch, which is why so many people enjoy his content. In this
Don't know what
particular
happened.
video, he decided to camp on the beach near Access 6 on South Padre Island with his dog Pipe in his 1994
Padre Island,
Toyota
where that
pickup.
at?
But while they were out there, things started getting a little weird.
What is up, guys? David here from Overland Nomad. Today we are going to be camping on the beach. I got my 94 Toyota pickup. I'm going to be
Like
camping
Galveston?
in my DIY pop-top camper. We got Piper with us, and we already have our first obstacle, which is right in the entrance to the beach. You got to throw forward
it blurry?
on. All right.
Am I on video? You can run over and start. Just the life of a vlogger. Gotta go set the camera up first and then
He
drive your car
eventually
into it.
managed to get his truck onto the beach and went in search of a good spot. After a bit of driving around, he finally settled on a place that felt right and started setting up camp. It didn't take long before it got completely dark, and that's one of the best things about camping on the beach. Everything just goes pitch black, with only the moonlight reflecting off the water, and all you
actually
can
not
hear
bad.
are the
Kinda
waves
cool, you know?
rolling in. It's honestly
I low-key
an
would
amazing
want to do it,
atmosphere.
but then I wouldn't want to do
Peaceful,
it because of
quiet,
situations like
and a
this. You know
little
what I'm
bit
saying?
unreal at the same time.
Well, guys, this is a great way to start 2026, a solo trip out here.
Somebody gonna be in
in
the.
South Padre Island. One of my favorite places to camp. Maybe, no, I'm not gonna say the most because the sand is
Trying to see, it's kind of dark. Can't see.
But
Somebody gonna be
you
walking
get
over there.
rewarded with this beautiful view of the ocean.
Me,
the
bro,
Gulf,
I ain't like. I would turn the
and the
lights
waves.
out,
and
facing
on top of that,
out.
I get the whole beach to myself. There's
Somebody in the
one
darkness says, "No, you
fisherman
don't."
That I've traveled south, and I do know that there's one car out there. I could see its lights, but I mean, I have the whole entire
Yeah,
beach
see, it's
to
dark.
myself. It doesn't get any better than that, guys.
He eventually got a bit hungry, so he got up into his truck to cook some food. But that's when he spotted someone approaching his camp, and it got a bit suspicious.
Oh, he got that thing on him, bro. He got that thing on him. He got that thing on him. He blurred out, bro. He's like, nah. I'll be like, sorry, bro. I can't help you.
Piper, you scared me, dude.
I'll be like, I can't help you. I'm doing my thing. You come walking at night with nah, this is a setup.
I kid you not, I was cooking and I was just having to stare through the window and I see a light like coming up, like someone walking. And I freaked me out. I got my protection and I grabbed Piper
Protection.
because Piper will attack. And yeah, it was a lady. I saw there was a car that went up
Nah, bro.
to
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. You gonna have to be
the east coast.
do your own thing.
And I do know that there's one car out there. I could see its lights, and I guess they're stuck. But look, I would love to help, but I'm by myself. There's no one out here, and I don't know if it's a trap.
That's definitely a
I
trap.
don't know.
That's definitely a trap.
So, I offered to call. I have signal. She said she didn't. I said, well, I can call. You can use my phone, but
She's like, nah,
yeah.
I don't want you. I want you to come over here.
All right, guys, I'm gonna pack up and leave. So that was a weird situation. I got a really, really bad vibe about it. So I'm gonna go ahead
Yep.
and skedaddle because it just didn't sound right. She had a freaking phone. I offered her to make a phone call. She said no.
That's
And
the weird
I
part.
might sound like a jerk, but I don't know, man. I'm out here by myself. There's no patrolling law enforcement out here. You're on your own, like the Wild West.
Always keep that thing on you. You know what I'm saying?
Last
Always
thing
keep
we
that
want
thing
to
on you.
happen is I don't know. I don't want to be in an ambush. Something weird.
Yeah.
Alright guys, this is probably the creepiest camping situation I've ever had.
Bro, I would have my light
To be honest
and I would just like shine,
So,
scan
I packed up
to make sure ain't
everything.
nobody coming at me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Pause.
verifying everything is here.
Yeah.
Now he packed everything up and left. Before you say anything about him being paranoid, let me give you all the details. He later mentioned in the video that this woman came up to him asking for help to pull her truck out of the sand because she was stuck. The
Nah.
weird thing was that she also said she had her husband and a baby with her. That's the first thing that doesn't really make sense to me. So the husband just sends his wife out into
Yeah,
the
literally.
darkness to ask a random
Literally.
stranger for help. Alone? While he stays back with the baby? Yeah, weird. The second thing was that David even offered to let her use his phone to call emergency services or a family member.
She didn't want him to see her face.
David also mentioned
He didn't
that
want him to
has
see her
seen a lot
face.
of illegal trafficking activity around that area since it's close to the border. So that already made the situation feel very suspicious to him. It felt like she could have been trying to lure him away from his truck into the darkness so someone else could potentially take it while he was gone. Look, it might sound a bit crazy,
bruh.
but you just need to watch more of these kinds of encounters to realize these
Bro did
things
good.
do happen.
Bro did
and
good.
It's not just
Fuck
imagination.
out of there, bro.
In my opinion, leaving was the best thing he could have done, especially with his dog acting all worked up. And honestly, a lot of people in the comments said you should always trust your dog's instincts.
That's true.
And I kind
Dogs
of have
always
to
tell a
agree
bad
with that.
person. Can always tell a bad person.
On the morning of August 26, 2014, journalists Vladimir Romensky and Ilya Vasyunin arrived at a quiet village cemetery in Vybuty, near Pskov. They were there to do what journalists do, ask questions, film, and report. The story seemed simple enough at first. 2 young paratroopers had been buried there the day before, and rumors were spreading that they hadn't died in training or an accident, but
Ooh.
on a battlefield in Ukraine, in a conflict Russia officially denied its soldiers were involved in. They didn't get to film much. Before they even reached the graves, some strangers approached them and told them to get on the next train back to Moscow, or they would never be found. The warning alone already changed the entire mood of the situation, but the journalists decided to continue anyway, and that's where things started to feel extremely dangerous.
Да, да. Они сейчас по дороге, на дорогу буду уходить.
Nah, bro.
Больше нет никого?
Nah, bro. They throwing rocks? Nah, they running at you.
Кладбище на автомобиль.
There's more than 2 people?
Автомобиль.
Yeah, like,
Да.
should just leave.
Сейчас, сейчас давай, давайте.
Volkswagen
Я не знаю, что будем
703.
делать.
47-й регион. Двое
Just hit him with the «До свидания»
гоняют машину
and get the fuck out of there.
камнями. Мы не успеваем уехать, кидаются под колеса.
Куда звонить?
Хотят, не знаю.
Так, еще что-то.
Бегут, но они близко, а тут территория коммунистов, мы не успеваем скрыться.
А мы там не проедем вот насквозь?
Нет. Это район Кресты, новое кладбище.
Так, а второй где?
Like people like y'all play too much, bro.
Давай прямо на него.
Y'all testing this things too much.
Кресты, район нового кладбища. На новом кладбище мы находимся. Мы пытаемся выехать с кладбища, нас догоняют.
Either run them over
Нет, туда не надо, там
or leave. Pick one. Like,
Да,
come, like,
несколько, и они со всех сторон бегут. Петлянова! Петлянова!
oh, she trying to run them over?
Да. Что делать?
This is like a skit.
Подожди, что хотят они? Что хотят?
This is like a skit.
Санкт-Петербург, проспект Солидарности, дом 13, квартира 2.
Тихо. Назад, давай, назад. Колеса протекают.
Колесо протыкает ТРК.
Like, just punch it, bro. Just punch it.
Ребят, что хотите?
Just punch it.
Чего?
Why are Russians always wearing Adidas tracksuits?
Не, ребят, мы уезжаем, не надо.
Like, I thought maybe that was like a little funny thing they did in like movies, but nah, Russians always wearing Adidas tracksuits.
Колеса, мы не можем
Like these are real Russians.
Попросили съездить. Подожди, не надо. Попроси, мы уезжаем. Уезжаем.
Like, I don't know the laws in Russia, but this one you just punch it and just run them over. Because clearly they don't care about their laws. So why should I? Why should I?
The car was suddenly surrounded. Windows were hit. Tires were slashed.
That's what I'm saying. I think this might be a
the
skit.
attackers made it clear they weren't planning to let the journalists leave quietly. Romensky and Vasyunin, along with their colleagues, were trapped far from home. But somehow, even on damaged tires, they managed to pull away and escape. The aggressors were unidentified men, broad and intimidating, acting with the kind of cold precision that suggested they weren't acting alone. They had been waiting. They knew the journalists were coming. The attack seemed connected to the fact that the reporters had come dangerously close to exposing something the Russian state was officially denying at the time.
They ain't got no guns.
Russian soldiers were dying in a war Russia claimed it wasn't involved in. The graves in that small
Bro had a screw.
cemetery were
Run him over.
and proof needed to disappear.
Right? Why you look like that, bro? What? Bro, you look like a ghost, bro.
Would you hear me take this chair out or no?
It would probably hear and wouldn't see. No, you can see the door open. So, wait, is the door open? Wait, what is that then? I'm confused. What is? Oh, it's this, my monitor. Okay. No, I don't think you would be able to see it.
Along with anyone
You'd probably hear it.
trying to document it. By the end of that day, the journalists made it out alive. The car was wrecked, but they survived. Still, safe is a relative word. They had been warned they would never be found if they didn't leave. They had been followed, threatened, and physically attacked in broad daylight, just placed. But the fear they carried home that evening was something else entirely. This next video comes from a skier who was skiing in Bratislava, Slovakia, and while he was taking a break on the slope, something came out of the trees, heading straight for him, and let me tell you, it got even worse.
A bear, another bear, polar bear. Yep, it's always a bear.
No,
And you ain't got no you ain't got no bear mace. That's a Kodiak bear. That's a big bear. Now skate away, bro.
That bear looked like it hit the gym 7 days a week. Look how wide it is. I want that look, to be honest. Anyway, at first, the bear looked like it went away, but it quickly became clear that it was basically testing the skiers to see if they were worth pursuing as potential prey. The skier who was filming didn't really look like a fight worth getting into, but a few minutes later, another group appeared, including a smaller person in it, and it seemed like that was exactly what the bear was looking for.
You gonna go after the kid?
No poďte my ho, keď tak zdržíme. My ho... No veď. Hej! Necháš ich? Hej! Zostaň.
What if we start walking at him? So what if we like start walking towards him?
Veľmi neutekať.
The animal seemed particularly interested in the smallest member of the group, which led to speculation that it was considering the possibility of a meal.
He wanted to
However,
eat.
It's important to consider other possible explanations for the animal's behavior. It could be that it has been conditioned to associate humans with food, which is a dangerous situation
Has
for
he
both
eaten
the animal
other people?
and people. This kind of conditioning can happen when tourists regularly feed bears.
He going
Humans
after.
seem like a
He's eaten
constant
other
food
people
source.
before,
If human
and nobody
gives
knows if they
bear
never found him. They just went missing. Like, well, I don't know where he went. I don't know. He gone. He went to go ski and never came back.
Human become food. The skier's courage doesn't go unnoticed. He stood his ground and really made that bear think twice about attacking. But it's safe to say that if the bear had really committed, It would have been a very risky
yeah, the bear wants you,
situation
yeah,
for
they
him
wanna-
as
yeah.
well. In the end, it's good that no one was hurt that day, and it's just another reminder that humans should keep their distance from wild animals as much as possible. A Fisherman's Life is a channel that I will leave you to guess what it is about. Wow.
Let me guess. A Fisherman's
smart
Life?
subscribers I have.
California?
Yes, you're right. It's about fishing. Actually, the
This man look
creator
familiar.
makes some of the best.
I feel like I've
types
seen
of
this dude
videos.
before on
The
YouTube
ones
or
where
internet
He
somewhere.
doesn't just go fishing and catch fish, but also cooks them on camera. The type of videos you watch and then suddenly go open your fridge just to eat a slice of bread. Yep, we've all been there. Don't lie to me. Anyway, in this particular
dude look
video,
familiar.
he was on yet another fishing trip when he encountered something that was out of the ordinary, something that really left him and his friend unsettled and with a lot of questions.
So I'm gonna start here and fish right in front of me and then fish downstream a little bit.
Did he see something in the water? Is it another bear?
If I get another
Is it a mountain lion?
but I don't land it, then I'll start using the indicator.
I know California got mountain
Let's do a
lions.
first cast close. If there's fish, they'll come up and get it too. Come on, baby.
I've always wanted to go fly fishing.
And I'm going out to the more fishy area now.
But look at how the string is. I tangle everything up.
Fish on. Oh, bite. Yep, definitely a bite. 100%
Yeah, I would get everything
bite.
tangled up. Needs to be a
I
big
can feel it,
knot
too.
of just
I don't have
string.
the indicator, but I'm tight to my line.
But when they tried to change spots, they found this.
Oh man, this is kind of cool. Look at this. Is that man-made? Yeah. No doubt about it, right? Oh yeah. I feel like I'm with an Amazon tracker. Tracker from the Amazon jungle. What's that one guy's name? Jungle Keepers. We're at this new spot in the middle of nowhere, and Jim
Keyword
thinks
is
this
middle
a
of nowhere.
human bone. I have no degree in bones.
They found bodies. They found
But
bones.
what is this? Dang, if that doesn't look like
That's a
human
femur.
bone, huh?
It does, Joe.
If I touch it, will I get cursed?
Yeah, I don't know.
Not cursed, but now you're part of the evidence.
Find out.
All right. Just to give you a sense of the scale. Huh.
Put it next to your leg.
Would it be...
That's the femur.
It would be a...
Dude, that looks like a human.
Dang.
I think so. It'd be right here under my kneecap is where it would start. Yeah. Dude, that's a human bone. I'm not even kidding, dude.
Like, do you call the cops? Like, what do you do in this situation? Like, because you're so far out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, maybe it'll bring us luck. Bad luck, or...
A human bone. To be honest, it really did look like one. So what did they do next?
They played with
They
it.
kept fishing, of course. But once he got home, he couldn't stop thinking about it. What if it really was human?
So he went back by
Maybe a
himself,
missing
right?
Person who died there and got scavenged by animals, or worse. What if
Bigfoot.
someone actually killed
Bigfoot.
that person and left it there on purpose?
Bigfoot.
Eventually, he decided not to ignore it and called the police to report what they had found.
You have reached the Alberta County Sheriff's Office, non-emergency. Sheriff's Office.
Hi, I was fishing in the South Fork of the American River on Saturday and pretty far out into the river, and I came across what I think is a human tibia, but I'm not sure. I just wanted to report that.
Okay, so you were fishing in the South Fork of the American River,
That's right.
and you think you came across a human tibia?
That's what it looks like.
This woman sounds like she don't know what a tibia
He
is.
was an EMT and he's a nurse, and I asked a couple people and they said that that's what it looks like. And I was making a fishing video, so I have it all on camera.
Now, after calling, the uploader was contacted again by a police officer who had received the video, and he confirmed it was indeed a human bone, which made the whole situation a lot more serious. A few days
you touched
later,
it.
the officer reached out again and asked the YouTuber to go hiking with him and show the exact location.
Nah,
where
this
the
cop-
bone
this cop
was
is-
found.
Nah, he's the
And
one.
That's what they did.
He's the one.
The
You
police
watch this cop.
collected it for further investigation and even gave him a case number afterward. Since
I
then,
retract
there
my
hasn't been
statement.
any official update, but it's still fairly recent, so it might just be too early to know anything concrete yet. One thing that stands out is that it probably wasn't the best idea to touch the bone in the first
I'm
place.
saying, bro, what?
But at the
touch,
time,
bro.
they didn't really think it could be human. Now, Let's just hope it wasn't part
You know, a
of
quick
someone
Google
who
lens
still
search will be like, yeah, that's the
Either way,
tibia,
it's a
the
pretty shocking thing to
tibula.
come across in the middle of a fishing trip, and it's definitely a good thing he reported it to the police. But you know what's
Look
even more
what I'm about to do.
shocking?
Look what I'm about to do. Look what I'm about to do.
Definitely
Watch this. Check this out. Watch this.
though it
Ready?
might just be too
Check out what I'm about to do.
know
Watch this.
anything concrete yet. One thing that stands.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch it. A quick one of these. A quick one of these. A quick one of these would have been like. Based on the. I can't read it. I can't read. Based on the visual features of this item held in the hand, it appears to be a mammalian bone, potentially a long bone from a leg. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And so basically, it's saying that it's a bone. It's a human bone from a leg. It's actually saying it might be an animal bone, but it could also say it could be a human bone too. It says it could potentially be a human leg bone. So. Quick one of those, but also I'm looking at a picture on in real life it would have been like, yeah, that's the tibia.
To touch the bone in the first place, but at the time they didn't really still have a fishing trip, and it's definitely a good thing he reported it to the police. But you know what's even more?
Let's play with the leg bone.
Someone who watched this entire video until the end and still didn't give another one of my videos a chance. Come on,
I give bro a thumbs up. Let me give bro a thumbs up real quick.
Is literally one that YouTube thinks you're going.
So hey, that was the video. I was in the video 5 outdoor encounters that took a dark turn. You know what I'm saying? Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all did, give a thumbs up. And if you really enjoyed it, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you on the next one. Peace.